welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Vols will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Owls offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Turning it on! He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Tennessee's offense has its first opportunity of the day. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And the Vols will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. On the run, it's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here is the Tennessee offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got it in the middle. It's Davis. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Volunteers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! First points of the day are on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for space. It's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the move. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Off the boot, looking for his man. That's it fly. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, going up top. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Pocket breaking down. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. And the quarterback put up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. It's complete to the left. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Vols, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Snap in the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Ramsey. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. It's on target and complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Wants to fire timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Just keep slinging it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They're going back to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. On the ground, it's Jackson. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Owls are in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Walker. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to set the tone with the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab down the middle. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown ball. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was paving.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 9 over Oklahoma. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. There he goes. Lowers those pads. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's Bennett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long. No secret what he needs here. And he hauls it in at the 30. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! And the beatdown has ensued.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Hauls it in. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Looking for space, it's Jackson. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Off play action. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's Griffin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. That's caught. It's Golden. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Quarterback will keep it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Rice. The defense putting points on the board.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.